going folks, this is Wayne Art back with another acoustic blues lesson today, and today we're looking at the 12 bar blues chord sequence, you know, the rhythm. Now I did a lesson sort of covering this a couple of lessons ago called the 1-4-5 chord progression, which sort of will give you more of an understanding of this lesson if you want to go and check that out. Now my previous lessons have all been in the key of an E. Today we're doing it a little bit different, we're doing it in the key of a C. So I'm going to show you how to play the 12 bar blues, what it is, different ways that you can play it, open chords, a bit of a shuffle like I did in the intro as well. I'm going to post the chord sequence up on my Patreon page, so if you want to go over and get the chords that I'm actually using for this, it's going to be posted on my Patreon page. I'll put a little link to that in the description below. I'll also put a link in the comments as well if you want to go and check that out. And the way that that works, you just subscribe for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you can afford, and you'll not only get access to this, but a lot of my mainly song lessons that I've done over the past 9 months, the chords, the lyrics and the strumming patterns are up there. So it really helps if you're into my song videos, you know, you got all the stuff to coincide with those lessons. So go over and check that out. It really is appreciated, and it helps fund these lessons that I do, because I don't make a lot of money off YouTube, so it's just another way of bringing a little bit of funding in, you know, to make all these lessons worthwhile and keep them coming for you guys, which I don't want to stop. I want to keep that going. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. Also, if you want to, you can go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Art Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As I always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so my guitar is in standard tuning for this lesson, and first of all, what is the 12 bar blues? So the 12 bar blues is a sequence of 3 chords that go around 12 bars, and it all usually goes around the 1-4-5 chord progression. So today we're doing it in the key of a C. So if we count up 4 chords from a C, C, D, E, F is your 4th chord, and G is going to be your 5th chord. Okay, so those are the 3 chords that we're using today. Okay, so we're going to start off just open chords. You know, we can do this with open chords. So we're going to play a C chord for 4 bars. So we've got a C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there we go, that was 12 bars. So what I did 4 bars on the C, 2 bars on the F. Now it's up to you what F you play. I was personally using, you know, the F major 7 with the C bass in. So if you take your regular F major 7, all as that would entail is moving the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret on the A string, little pinky 3rd fret on the D. Or you could play the barred F if you wanted to, it's completely up to you. But so again, I did 4 bars on the C chord, 2 bars on the F, 2 bars on the C, 2 bars on the G. Again, it's up to you what way you play the G. We finish on 2 bars on the C. So again, we got a C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's probably the most basic way. That's a standard way that you can play the 12 bar blues with, you know, normal standard open chords. Okay, so if we want to do a shuffle a little bit harder, I'm going to show you an easier way by aid of a capo in a minute, but I'll show you the, you know, the more difficult way first. So we're going to do sort of a C power chord off on the A string. My 1st finger is on the 3rd fret, my 3rd finger is on the D string on the 5th fret, and we're going to reach up also on the D string to the 7th fret. So what we get is this. You can see my little pinky going on and off there on the 5th fret. So we get this sort of little shuffle movement. So we're going to do that. This time we're going to do it slightly different, because we're going to do what we call a little blues turnaround. So what we're going to have now, we're going to go do a C for 4 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we go to the F, we just move, you know, that shape down to the D and the G string. So now my little pinky is on the G string, that's also on the 7th fret. Then we move back up to the C. This also goes for 2 bars. Now when we go to a G, we're going to move the other way. Now I'm on the E and the A string, same frets, and my little pinky is also on the 7th fret. That's on the now on the A string, so we're going to do that for 1 bar. An F for 1 bar, and then the C for 2 bars. Okay, so if we put all that together, doing that little shuffle, so we got the C that goes 4 bars, so we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, F for 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the C, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3. Okay, so if you really struggle doing that, it is a little bit of a stretch for a lot of people, you know, getting that little pinky. So an easier way that you could do that is by aid of a capo. So if we put a capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, so the beauty of using a capo is going to make it a lot easier. All you have to use now is your 1st and 3rd finger. So to do this, on the C chord shape, we're going to do my 1st finger is on the 2nd fret relative to the capo, that is on the D string, and my 3rd finger is going to be going on and off the 4th fret relative to the capo. We're going to play this with downstrokes. I'm also going to play the open A string. So we're just playing, you know, the A and the D string together. So what we get is... So to go to the F, we're just going to drop the finger down to the G string. So we're going to play that with the open D, same movement. Then back to the C. For the G, we're just going to do the same movement, but now my 1st finger's on the A string, and we're going to play the open E string with it. So F, and back to the C for 2 bars. So let's go around again. We got the C, F, C, G, F, and there you have it, the 12-bar blues in the key of a C. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Nothing fancy today, no sort of fancy turnarounds or anything like that I've done in previous lessons, but it's just giving you a basic idea of how the 12-bar blues would work, you know. You do it with open chords or that little shuffle, or you could even do it with 7th chords, you know. It's the same sort of chord progression, you know, 1, 4, 5, and it's a really handy thing to get down if you're into blues. So, and if you do dig my blues lessons, I did a little course a couple of years ago, mainly E blues. Everything was in the key of an E with some fancy turnarounds and things like that. Sounds great. So I will post the first tutorial for that up in the comments if you want to go and check that out. And I'll also post the 1-4-5 chord sequence video as well, which will probably help you understand this video a bit better if you want to go and check those out. So if you are into blues, which is amazing, I love blues music, the basis, over 100 years old blues music now, and it's still used, you know, in a lot of contemporary music today. So it's a good thing to get down and a good thing to understand as well, you know, if you're into your music. So thanks very much for watching. If you want to put any of the regular requests in for the song lessons, you know the drill by now. So the easiest way is to comment in the post below, or if you want to find me a personal message over through social media on those platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot and I do have to hemp at them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. I'll quickly mention it again. If you are subscribed, further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell down there so you get notified every time I post a video up. Go over and check the Patreon thing out if you'd like things to sort of coincide with the lessons. If you'd like all my personal notes, you know, that would be very much appreciated. That really helps me out as well. And I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leaves me to say, whether it's day or night, whenever you're watching, have a good day or night, and I'll catch you for a lesson very soon. Take care.